Hey, good evening and blessings out there, Facebook. Hey, what's going on? It's your man, Rod Hickman, Generational Wealth Builders, where poverty ends with us. Listen, just wanted to jump on for a few minutes tonight, just a few minutes. Not going to be on here long at all. But I saw an article today that really um, hit me kind of hard, right? As you know, we here at Generational Wealth Builders and those businesses that work with us, we're here to help make sure that our families are able to save, grow, and make money. And one of the things that we also like to work on, I don't know if a lot of people know, is that we help you plan for retirement. Retirement is something that is near and dear to my heart because let's just be honest, you're not going to work your whole life through, right? And I want to make sure that you're able to know at the end of the day that when you're old and older, and when you said, you know what, I've worked my time and I'm ready to go sit down somewhere to the house, that you can actually enjoy your retirement. You've contributed to society. You ought to be able to enjoy your time. So either way, before I get to that, I do want to make one other grand announcement. We are super excited this Saturday at 10 a.m. If you're in the Osceola area, Osceola, Arkansas, we are going to be there. And we're super excited to have partnered with Superintendent Archie Thomas. He's the pastor of Living Word Cathedral Church of God in Christ. And we're also thankful that another church has come alongside because they saw the value of teaching financial literacy to their congregants. Again, in these days and time, in these turbulent times, it is essential that we have ways to make money, that we know ways to save money, that we know ways to beat inflation. And so we're super excited and super humbled to be going to share with these leaders and with their community. So this Saturday, starting at 10 a.m., if you're in the Osceola area, we want you to come by and just sit in with us. Again, it's going to be for 2 hours from 10 a.m. to 12. That's all it's going to be. And then what we're going to do, we have light refreshments that are going to be there, but we are going to be presenting products and services that are going to help you change the financial trajectory of your family. And so just wanted to make that announcement out there. So again, if you're there, if you're in the area, or maybe you say, hey, Rod, that sounds like something I'd love to go to. Man, look here, how can I go? Just let me know, inbox me, and we'll get you the directions there. So again, we're super excited about that. Again, super thankful. I want to give a huge shout out to Superintendent and Lady Thomas for opening up their doors for us to be able to come there and share the products and services that we have. Now, with that being said, I want to share my screen and I want you to see the name or the title of this article. So notice what it says. It says a 91-year-old Oregon grocery store clerk says she may finally retire after raising money on GoFundMe. Now, what's wrong with that? What is wrong with a 91-year-old grandmother still having to work? Maybe you don't see anything wrong with that, but I do. I think that that is just all the way bad. And again, I'll put the link to this in the chat so that you all can read it for yourself. But I saw this story and I just could not believe it. And what happens is she's been working and she said that she didn't have enough money. And again, how do you work for 91? How do you live to be 91 years old but not have enough money to live? And notice, she's worked 7 decades straight, 7 decades straight, and she did not have enough money to retire. And guess what? This is happening to a lot of Americans. This is happening to a lot of citizens. They don't have enough money to retire. Can you imagine being 81 and having to go back to work? Come on, 81 years old and you have to go back to work. Child of mine. And so that's what I wanted to show you all on today, because whether you know it or not, if you're not planning for retirement, as you heard me say before, then you will never retire. And I'm not saying that she did not do that, because we all know sometimes life happens. But again, this woman is 91 years old. Her health is failing. Her eyes are failing her. And that's the only reason why she's trying to retire. And in order to retire, she had to do a GoFundMe. And I think they said they raised about $60,000. But again, let's just be honest. how long is $60,000 really going to last? Right? Mother lives in a trailer, a pull behind trailer. She says she still got payments on that. But again, how will mother live? And these are the kind of questions that people don't like to talk about right now. But again, this is the stuff that you need to do for your later self. You need to make sure that you're preparing for your later self. And that's one of the things that we do here at Generational Wealth Builders. We like talking about it, right? Because if we talk about it and if we put some priority and put some urgency to it, then guess what? Then we can actually help families not have to work till you're 91. 91 years old. Think about that. Think about that. 91 years old. You're having to work. And or not you're choosing to work, you have to work. And that's what's most sad about that. So either way, what I wanted to do was, again, I wanted to show you, as you know, we've been talking about the 401k. And the reason why the 401k was never designed to be your primary means of retirement is the way that it's actually set up, folks. And again, y'all have heard me say this time and time again. It was never set up to be your primary means of retirement. There are a number of reasons why. Reason number one, it's in the variable market, right? While the market goes up, yes, it does, but it's volatile. So when it goes down, guess what? You lose in percentage. Reason number one. Reason number two, most of your 401ks are tax-free, meaning they're pre-tax money, not tax-free, they're pre-tax money. And so what that means is you pay no taxes on it when you put it in. However, when you get ready to take it out, that's when you have to pay the taxes on it. And guess what? Uncle Sugar gonna get his money all day, every day. He gonna get his chips. And what's gonna happen is, let's just say you retire, and let's say you got 200,000. I don't care what you have. Uncle Sugar gonna get his piece at the current income tax rate at that time. So that right there is gonna take money away. Last but not least, because that takes me to my point, all it is a pot of money. And once whatever you have left over is done with, guess what? You're done with. And so what we show our clients are there are products out there that will pay you a pension, meaning your money, you'll get a check for the rest of your life. But you've got to act today. You've got to move today. So I'm going to do one more presentation. And y'all have seen this before, where we do the 401k trap, because that's really what it is, right? Because I want people to know exactly what's going on. So let's just say you're making $60,000 a year. And let's say that you're getting 5% interest on your money. And let's say, I mean, not 5% interest, but your company is matching 5%. I'm sorry. So that means that basically, $6,000 is your contribution. You add $6,000 a year. You multiply that by 35 years. That's $210,000. Let's say that you get a 90% overall. Let's just say over the course of those 35 years between up and down, it was 90%. You're only going to end up with $399,000. That's all you're going to end up with. That's it. Uncle Sugar gonna get his piece at 28%. And guess what? You're now left to live the rest of your life with $287,000. $287,000. And literally, that's not even 5 years of your salary. This is what people don't know. This is what we teach people. This is what we show our clients how and why the 401k is what I call it, the 401k trap. And that's why that 91-year-old lady still had to work. 7 decades of working, of not just working, but having to work. So much so that they had to create a GoFundMe for her to be able to get money to retire. Tell me you don't want that to be you. I know you don't want that to be you. I know you don't want that to be you, because again, most of you, when you go to work today, you grumbling and complaining. God, I'm out, sick of these folks, blah, 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 this, that, and that. So here we go again. What we can help you understand are your numbers, right? How much money do you need to retire on if you're gonna, how much money do you need to have when you retire? If you're making $60,000 and you think, hey, I'm gonna live 30 years, or I want a budget for 30 years, just at that number, you need $1.8 million. How do you get the 1.8? That's where we can show you the products and services that we have that will help you get closer to that 1.8, if not superseded. But here's the thing. What I can tell you, we don't have no magic tricks. I don't have no silver bullet or anything like that. I don't want you to think that. What has to happen is if you come early, so maybe you say, I might have missed the boat, but I don't want my children to miss the boat. We need to talk to them. Maybe you say, man, look, I'm looking at my numbers, man. I think I'm going to be rough a little bit. Again, bring your children, right? If you're 30, 25, something like that, you need to be thinking about retirement right now and not talking about where they match my 401k. I just showed you what happened with that. Well, I got a Roth product. Well, guess what that means? All that means is you can only put in so much money per year. And all that's going to do, depending, and I could do the numbers on that, right? But here's the overall point that I'm trying to get you to see. The overall point that I'm trying to get you to see, you need to make sure that you're properly protected for your retirement. You don't want to be like that lady, 91 years old, and still has to work. God Almighty, if you don't see anything wrong with that, I don't know what to say. I think that's just dead wrong. But again, mother, and I'm not saying she didn't prepare, but the 401k ran out on her. Here's what I can tell you. If she had one of our fixed index annuities, guess what would happen? Mother would still be getting a check every year. And that check would continue to increase for her, because the way they do, they make sure that you have enough money so that you outpace inflation. Exactly right. That's what we do here at Generational Wealth Builders. So again, told you, not going to be long, but I want you to know retirement is something that is vital. And if you are not planning for retirement, you won't. You will not retire. You will be just like mother. You may walk away from the job, but I guarantee you 2-3 years, you'll be right back at another job. But you don't have to do that. That's the whole point that I'm saying. You don't have to do this. That's why I say, don't let this be you. Let's book an appointment so we can look down and we can find you a product and service where at least we can help you try to remedy that. We can help you say, hey, maybe you can do some of this, and this is what's going to allow you to be able to actually retire, right? Because again, first thing we're going to do is help you understand your numbers, right? We're going to help you understand your numbers. What are your numbers? And then more importantly, we're going to help you get a product that's going to build cash value for you. We're going to get you a product that's going to make sure you get a check for the rest of your life. That's retirement. That's how the wealthy do it. That's how you can do it. And that's why Generational Wealth Builders has grown, because those who have just taken 15 to 20 minutes of their time have seen the power of our products. We've shown people how you can have $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 now and end up being a multi-millionaire by the time you retire. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. We've shown people how you may not have a retirement, but you can decide to put some money to the side, and how you can grow your money to over $500,000 in 10, 15 years. Yes, we do. That's what we do. And so, but again, we can't do it just carte blanche. You have to take the step. We're here to help you, but you have to take the step. And here's the whole thing about it, folks. The analysis is free. It don't cost you a thing. When we sit down and come up with your numbers, that don't cost you a thing. It don't cost you a thing to get the plan that you want. How about that? When you come and sit down with us, what we do is we show you how to grow your money. We show you how to save, how to grow, and how to make money. All right, listen, it's your man, Rod Hickman, Generational Wealth Builders, where poverty ends with us. I say that for a reason, folks, because I mean it. Poverty is a mindset, and we can help change that mindset if you would just give us the chance. If you don't change it, poverty is not going anywhere. And what you'll eventually do is pass on poverty to future generations. Nobody wants to be a burden to their children. Nobody wants to be that parent that has to be taken in by their children. It's amazing that they will take you in, but you don't want to lose your independence like that. Come on, I know you don't. You don't want to be the one that feel like, oh, I got to be a burden on my children. And then when you feel like you're a burden, all of a sudden you feel like, well, I don't have a reason to live. Come on here. Stop that. You don't have to do that. You can enjoy life. There's more to life than just working until you die. It is. There's more to life than just realizing, oh, well, you know, I don't know. There's more to life than that. Let us help you. That's why we're here. And again, we want to help you. And let me help you. We can help you. We really can. We really, really can. And so again, with that being said, let me go get my wife real quick. I love y'all so much. I want to jump on. Remember, a 91-year-old woman. The only reason that she is retiring is because her eyes are failing her. And she did a GoFundMe and got $60,000. So that's $60,000. How long is that going to last, mother? And then what? Right? Then what? So that's what I wanted to share with you all tonight. I hope you all would like, share these videos. Again, I know you probably like, there he go again. But again, it's only because I love you. If I didn't love you, I wouldn't share it. If I didn't want to see you do better, I wouldn't share it. I'm the guy that when I know something is good, I'm like, hey, bro, look here. You might want to go check this out. Or hey, fam, you might want to go look over here and check this out because this is amazing. And so that's why we're here. And as I said, that's why we're growing like we are. We just have a new class of agents that we're training up now. And I can't wait to even make the announcements about where we're actually expanding to. So again, super excited about what's going on here with Generational Wealth Builders. But again, Osceola, Arkansas, we will see y'all this Saturday. Osceola, we're coming. Generational Wealth Builders, we got agents literally coming from other states that are coming to help participate with this because that's how much it means to us. We have agents driving all the way in from as far as Georgia, matter of fact, East Georgia, to come and be with us and help us share this good news about financial literacy. All right, y'all have a good night. God bless. We'll talk soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.